Welcome to Alex Skill. In today's video, we'll take a look at some of the most intense car crash moments, from heart-stopping collisions to unforgettable lessons on the road. These moments will leave you stunned. Make sure to hit subscribe so you don't miss out on any exciting videos. Let's dive in.
That's how to start a day. A flipped-over car glides past you to say hello. An elderly couple were traveling in a truck when things took a turn for the worst. The truck's brakes failed, causing it to swerve and overturn. A race on the mountain trail. The car overturned after a turn and skidded for dozens of meters. It seemed the spectators by the roadside were too familiar with the scene. Even tank drivers can't drive well in Russia. In this case, the Jeep owner will have to pay. The stupidity at an inhuman level. The car driver suddenly stopped his car in the middle of the highway. The truck driver handled it very well to prevent things from getting worse. I think the truck was either on purpose or drunk to create such a silly accident. Luckily, the concrete divider did its job. Oh my God. Sometimes innocent people do not understand why they're caught up in a car accident. That stupid driver of the black car abruptly changed lanes, causing the white car to flip several times on the road. The flood literally turned the land into a river, submerging an unfortunate truck. Luckily, the driver was rescued after a lot of effort. The track official must have been terrified when he was almost hit by the out-of-control race car. At least something acted as a barrier to stop the race car from causing more damage. The red car was destroyed by a speeding drug in the blink of an eye. The driver should have looked to the left instead of talking. The horrific truck explosion almost took away the hearing of everyone there. For a moment, the explosion spread and almost dragged down many buildings, causing extremely serious damage. Sleepy driver miraculously survives after crashing his truck head-on into a Powerball in China. God must have to save him. Absolutely speechless. This racer controls his bike better than I do on foot, and the sound of this engine must be on top Spotify. The truck driver made an incredible dodge when he managed to avoid a car that flew out of the bush. Like an arrow, even turning on the wipers is very timely. Turning around without looking, the car crashed straight into the oncoming car, causing it to flip several times before stopping near a roadside store. Luckily, no one was injured. A motorcycle is crashed into a Toyota SUV, causing both vehicles to burst into flames. Toyota driver is fine, but the motorcycles were carried from the scene unconscious. Unbelievable. The dump truck caused a series of accidents for the cars in front of. It's so brutal that the scene looked like a battlefield. This is a stun from the show Ice Road Truckers. The driver is Daryl Ward. He's a logger in the Rocky Mountains, one of the largest and most impressive mountain systems in North America. But this harsh stretch of road is every trucker's nightmare, and it's at this moment that Daryl knows he's made a mistake. I don't mind people trying to commit suicide by car, but sadly they endanger the lives of innocent people. Back probably about 10 spaces worth, it was fully in part. Teenagers are always a concern. They drive a truck recklessly on the road, injuring one person and damaging several vehicles. The police are still searching for them. Be careful, look at it. Oh damn. This cameraman is terrible. He missed the best part of the brutal chase. Holy, this garbage truck has spectacularly swerved. The driver may only have seen a strange object hurtling towards them at a terrifying speed and nearly crashing into the back of the truck. Oh my God. I love you. Recklessly overtaking in an intersection. Few cars crashed into each other. Much debris flew onto the road. Luckily, no one was injured. One day in the future, we can only hope that humans will evolve enough intelligence to understand that stop means stop. The back door is open. The man tried to save the unconscious driver from the sinking pickup truck. With his efforts, the driver was saved. He is truly a hero. The fire truck sounded its siren, and several drivers stopped to give way, but the pickup truck driver did not. After the collision, the fire truck nearly flipped over and crashed into a residential backyard. with both drivers suffering minor injuries. It's from his dad's home in Bohokia. See two cars there. They just ran at the corner that in the front yard there. The people then get out of both cars and run off. Gas stations are where most cars will crash into them. Those people have already run away before any explosion occurs, when a gas station's hit and blown up. A high-speed chase ended in Eco Park after the car crashed into a utility pole and flipped over, prompting a large police force to surround and take the suspects to headquarters. Who do you think have fought in this situation? Comment 1 if it was the truck and 2 if it was the pedestrian. Although moving at a fairly slow speed, this car almost had an unfortunate accident. So be careful and steady when driving in bad weather conditions. Drive safe. Although the driver in this car was not wearing a seatbelt and was using Chinese sports steering wheel, the fault is the collision with the car in front of it. Who's wrong in this situation? Comment 1 if it's the car, and 2 if it's the motorbike. Perhaps the engineer who designed this bridge owns a chain of repair stores nearby. Oh my God. While traveling on the road, smoke began to come out from under the BMW. But the driver still did not know. Even though the Tesla driver had warned him in advance, the car still caught fire and exploded. The car drove onto the lawn, then flew over to pickup trucks and crashed straight into our house across the street. Is this a new Tesla feature? I always wonder what they do without looking at the road. It feels like they're sitting in a chair that they control with their feet and hands, stuck to their smartphones. Four people escaped serious injuries in a two-car crash in Milwaukee, in which one of the vehicles ran over to pedestrians. Open the bag, come on baby. Hit it, come on baby, hit it. The woman had just gotten into a fight at the gas station and left in anger, which led to the accident. Afterwards, she got out of the car as if nothing had happened. Those were some truly jaw-dropping moments, weren't they? Let this be a reminder to always stay cautious on the road because even a second of carelessness can have serious consequences. If you found this video interesting or helpful, don't forget to leave a like and share it to spread awareness about road safety. What kind of moments should we feature next? Let us know in the comments. Thanks for watching and see you in the next video on Alex Skill.